Alright guys, here is when it all starts to take place. Everything starts to take shape. So today's a fun tutorial. This is when you actually get to install your website to your domain. And a lot of people get worried here. This is probably one of the easiest steps, but everyone kind of makes it a little complicated. So it's really easy here. Now by this point, you should have already changed your name servers so that your domain is now on HostGator. So GoDaddy, the domain that you bought from GoDaddy, is now on your HostGator account. So all you have to do here is make sure that that's taken place first, and then you would just go to yourdomainname.com/cpanel. So in this example, I would just go to johnmoroz.com/cpanel. And what's going to happen there, if you've done everything correctly, is it's going to come up with a username and password. And all you do is enter your username here and your password here. You can get that from the original email that you got when you signed up for HostGator. Remember though, your name servers must be changed in order for this to work for yourdomainname.com/cpanel. Okay, so just make sure that your name servers are changed. Go ahead and hit OK, and that's going to take you into your HostGator control panel. Alright, now there's a couple things I want to cover right before we install your WordPress blog. Now if you bought a secondary domain, one that was forwarded, and you want to actually install WordPress to a secondary domain, all you have to do is go to add-on domains and click here, and you would enter the domain name and all of the info here into the fields here, and you would just add the domain. So even though I bought all these domains on GoDaddy, I changed the name servers to HostGator's name servers, and now all of my domains are hosted on HostGator. So hopefully that makes sense there. And then that way HostGator knows what domains you own. Okay? So that's about it. So just so that you know that in case you want to install it on a secondary domain. Now with HostGator you probably already have your primary domain, and with the primary domain all you need to do to install WordPress is really simple. You just go into your Fantastico Deluxe icon and click on WordPress right here, and then just click on New Installation. You would select the domain name that you want to install WordPress on. So I've got all these domain names here. If it's your first one, it's your primary domain, then your primary domain is going to show up here in WordPress, and that's all you have to worry about. If you change the name server from GoDaddy and you have a secondary domain that you would rather have your website installed on, then you just choose that website from the drop-down menu, and the directory you would just leave blank because you're actually going to install it directly onto yourdomainname.com. Directory would be yourdomainname.com/ and then something else. So you want to install it to the root directory, so leave that blank. And then here, once you do install your website, the way that you're going to access your website from here on out in the future, so that you don't have to go through HostGator to make any adjustments to your website, is you're going to go to yourdomainname.com/wp-admin, and that's how you're going to log into your website anytime you want to make an adjustment. So this is where you're going to choose a username and a password to log into your website. So you choose that, whatever you like. If you have an admin nickname, this is just going to show up on the inside of your account. Up to you. Admin email, you can enter your Gmail account, Yahoo account, whatever you like, or if you want to create a yourdomainname.com email address, so it would be like info@yourdomainname.com or your name at yourdomainname.com. So just go ahead and choose an email there, and site name, whatever your whatever you choose as your company name. In this case, mine's just johnmoroz.com, and then a description of your site. So if you were to, mine would be implementing technology to automate online business, something like that. So you would put that in the description, and that's it. Then you click on Install WordPress, and after that loads, I'm not going to do it because I've already got a WordPress installed here. After that loads, there'll be one more page just confirming everything, and then you would actually go to yourdomainname.com, and you're going to see it's a blank template. So I've already got a lot of stuff here on my website here, Yours is probably going to be pretty blank. It's going to have a white top, blue area right here, not a lot of info on it yet, and that's when we are going to get into installing a theme. So that's really how easy it is. It's super easy to get a website online, and it's completely free. And after you do this part, from here on out, all you would have to do to get into your back office is go to yourdomainname.com /WP for WordPress -admin for administrator. Okay? And this is how, from here on out, you're going to log into your back office. Actually, let me log out so that you can get a good look of how it's going to look here. Okay, so let's do that one more time. WP -admin. Okay? And whenever you type that in, this is what's going to show up, and this is where you're going to type in the username and the password that you just created when you installed the WordPress. And next up, we'll get into how to install a theme onto your WordPress blog.